weightless hearts, the world behind us, breaking chains that once confined us. Close my eyes, the sky is wider, every breath is pulling higher, I'm burning through the sky, higher, on wings that never die. Carry me into the endless light. Higher, I'm burning through the sky. Lift me into the light. Take me where the dreams fly higher.
Now we're officially back. See? I intercepted the technical problems, the tradition, before it became a huge issue. I love it. Welcome back to Ring Gauge. It is Epic Thursday, and as I mentioned, we're a little bit short on time today, because almost immediately after stream, I need to rush back to work because meetings await. And aren't we just happy about that? But it's a fantastic day, and we've got some really good titles coming up, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm just in a great mood. There's something about when the camera comes on, I'm just ready to go. So if this is your lunch period, bring it in here and get cozy with it. Bring the comfort beverage. That is a minimum requirement, ideally. So hang on a second here. It's just fabulous. All right. So we've got, like I said, we got two games. We've got the Ouroboros King. Ouroboros, I think it's Ouroboros King. It looks like a chess kind of game. And then we've got Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks, which today, as far as I know, is the release date for this game. So it's brand new, and it's also free on Epic Games. I would highly encourage you to look into that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So while I get things going, I'm going to talk aimlessly about some other stuff going on, because I got to tell you, now is a good time to have a Nintendo Switch 2, which I don't have yet. But oh boy, Star Fox comes out later this month, and they've got a demo for it. And I don't know, Star Fox 64 is one of my favorite games. So having that new version is going to be really great. But also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time being completely redone, that's going to be a real treat. Like, the little teaser preview already looks really good. That's another one of those top games. I guess the Nintendo 64 era was just really good for us, just like Super Nintendo. All right, let's swap over to the games. Get this going. Let's move some things off of my main screen. That would help. All right, so I think what we should do is we should start with the Ouroboros King and give that a whirl. Yeah, let's just pause that music. Let's switch to game mode. And we're also going to try a new trick here. It's not really a trick. It's nothing that's going to really change things for you. For one, you should start seeing visuals. There it is. I'm going to press a button here. And ideally, if you're over there watching on Twitch, well, for one thing, this is not fitting my full screen. All right, we'll fix that in a second. If you're watching on Twitch, the category should now change. There we go. To the Ouroboros King. I was like, man, I got buttons to do that. Let's do it. All right. Music is really nice. I kind of like it. Seems kind of cool. All right, so new run. Have no idea. My people have suffered for too long. I, Octavius the First, King of Thessalonia, swear to put an end to this. All right. Ooh, so we have a map. Fresh meat ready for battle. Okay. So we start in the Ouroboros Manor and go here. All right, so this is what I mean. So kill the enemy general and their troops will demoralize and flee. We have some relics to help with that. Bottom left of the screen. Okay. Select an object to see the description. So we've got... Okay, so the chess pieces are the same. There's boulders that block movement. I kind of like that. So we are a king. This is a general. And it looks like a queen. All right. Moves one square in it, but it's not. Okay. If the general is killed, the army surrenders. So affected by everything that affects the king. King. Oh, you can upgrade it to a mounted king. Wow, I already like that. Rooks upgrade to war wagons. Bishop to a cardinal. King goes to a Pegasus rider. Actually, that's kind of cool. All right, so we've got relics. So we've got the Ouroboros signal. That's what I thought it was, the snake devouring its own tail thing. I get a rewind. Okay. So if I screw up terribly, I can do that. I have a Okay, this is probably the rewind thing. All right. For a single move. If we're in danger, if the enemy king or whatever. So this just lets us not spend eternity trying to corner the king. I like that. Guardian Angel. If we're in danger, we can automatically spend 3 wines to go back in time. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Let's put him into check. Move you over there. He's got my knight threatened, but then I will eat him. So the king must move. Now, I don't think I'm going to be the best at this game. Should have put the bishop here. That would have been a smart move. Curses. Move down by 1. Yeah, you keep coming after me. And now we do this. And then that doesn't help me at all, except to do this. I can't go diagonal. What am I thinking? All right. So you go here. And now we threaten the king again. We can keep threatening the king just for the fun of it. Oh, now the knight's gonna get devoured. Let's schlep back here. This one goes here. Whatever. This one goes here. And now I have no plans. Let's try rewind. Let's see these features. So that gives you a cool sound. Okay. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do here. So, as long as we stay off the dark spaces, this bishop can't touch the king. So it's all about... Maybe I'm trying too hard to pin the king down. I'm trying to be too clever by half. All we need to do is defeat the bishop. So let's set about that work, and we need to do it with a rook. So let's make... I did the same mistake. That's going to happen there too. Okay. Let's bounce over here. And not there. Like so? Because I could sacrifice it, kill that, and force the surrender. So. But now I can make you do that. Ren, you're the worst chess player. Oh, God. I'm trying to be too quick and too funny. All right, there's got to be a way to pin this dude down. It can't. It can be there. I am the worst chess player that's ever played this game. Actually, no. Let's do that again. Ah, I should have kept that, then take him out and then win. So it's going poorly. I feel like what's going to happen is I'm going to have to threaten the king, so to speak, and somehow force him to do a trade. But how on earth am I going to do that? This is terrible. It's a stalemate, because that's how that goes. And so I guess you get set up with these little chess scenarios. So how do you get someone to upgrade? There, I've pinned the bishop down. All right, I'm just not thinking right now. I hate to exit the game that quickly, but I guess I'm just not in the headspace for chess right now. I feel bad. That's too smart, and I guess I'm just not smart enough. All right, let's try Warhammer Speed Freaks if I can fire this up. Installing prerequisites. What is this? Okay, so what is happening? We should be playing music here. For some reason it's not. Skip that. Okay, it's telling me we need to install .NET Framework 3.5. It's like, really? .NET 3.5 is super duper old. I mean, I guess why not at this point? It's the only way I'm going to be able to demonstrate it to you. So you're just going to have to trust me that all these installations are happening in the background. I download these things, but I never actually start running them. Also, let's switch the category. We should be showing Speed Freaks on Twitch now. In fact, let me just pull up my stream on Twitch and see with my own eyes. Let's see how we're doing. Stream Manager, did it change the category? It did. All right. Cool. All right, so that's doing its thing. So the idea, might as well talk here just because I love talking. For one thing, I know that was just a really quick intro, but you know, that's who we have to be on this particular Epic Thursday. As always, as we go into this, please be sure to interact with the YouTube channel in the way that is appropriate and best suits you. Liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. Go into the comments section. Comments, questions, thoughts, opinions. Put those in there too. Obviously the chat is also going. So I probably need to be better about mentioning those things. It's still downloading. I'd say it's about 60% complete. I didn't expect that. So the idea of Warhammer Speed Freaks, I guess, is if you're not familiar with Warhammer 40K, and I kind of barely am in this way. So orcs are a thing in this situation. We've got, you know, the year 41,000 or something, the 41st millennium. So you've got your Astartes Space Marines, and you've got all these titans and everything's just complete war all the time forever. And one of the bigger enemies to the Imperium are the orcs, and they're just like orcs out of fantasy, at least how they look, and they're almost like an in-universe joke, like a parody built into the game. They you know, they're lunatics, and they absolutely love fighting. And they are, weirdly enough, they're spores. Like, they're not Like, they're biological, you know, beings and stuff, but yeah, they're either naturally or when you kill them, they spread spores around, and those grow into new orcs. So that's kind of where it's going to get a little crazy, because I'll bet we're going to be like completely expendable guys on carts. I don't know what's happening with this required installation thing. This might be the worst Epic Thursday we've ever done, because all you can hear, or all you can see, is this. I don't know. Let's see here. This might be one of those things that really counts against the game. Because when we say we play the games and then we tell you if it's worth the download, we do expect that we will be able to actually play the game. But I can see no progress actually happening here, because it's .NET 3.5, and I didn't think anybody used that anymore. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Hey, there it goes. Okay, it just went from like 60 all the way to like 80 and then 98%, so hopefully we're on our way here. It's almost done. .NET framework. Bang. Yeah, this reminds me of like installing things off CDs or DVDs back in the day. It's this close. It's this close, I promise you. Please hurry along. Anyway, so, but yeah, so the orcs, there's a lot to them. There's a surprisingly sophisticated, I guess, lore system that they've got going on. I'm actually listening to an audiobook called Hell's Reach about the Black Templars having to hold the planet against literally an invasion force of millions of these things. So it's getting pretty good so far. So it's kind of apropos, I guess, as I get a full lore lesson on the orcs. But they tend to, they have technology, so, and it gets sort of better as the orcs get more into the battle. So I guess the idea is they have, every orc is some level of a psyker, so they have some basic kind of connection to the warp or something. And so the larger their war bands get and the more intense they get from everything, they literally kind of level up and become more powerful. And I guess that's the Wa field. Or something like that. If they full on level up and go absolutely crazy, they become monstrously stronger. Like individually they do. Their technology kind of levels up with them. Like they sort of, their minds sort of expand a bit or something. They become more capable in every single way. So yeah, they're usually super bad news. But they tend to make like junk titans and aircraft and things like that. We might actually be ready here. Switch over to here. It's doing easy anti-cheat and saying waiting for game. Here we go. I think we're all set. Heal the music. Why isn't my, there it goes. Oh. Here we go. Game capture. Switch over to Speed Freaks. God, sure. Allow my Epic Games account. And this is how they talk. Look at these guys. It's like they had the Warhammer Fantasy, and they're like, what if we took those guys and put them into 40K just while we're at it? And here you go. All right. We're just going to play it. I'm going to see. This seems like a controller kind of game. Yep. Oh, you should play the tutorial for trying to crump other people online, ready to give it a go. Oh, it's an online game. Okay. Let's do it. Death Rally. What is it? So it's battle racing. Several short races are activated while traveling around the map. Ambushing and crumping racers earn just as many points as racing. Be the fastest or deadliest. I love it. Race to the point. Okay. We got racing mode. Oh, we got fighting mode. And race to the finish. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. This seems fun. All right, we made the AI bots dumber so it's easy to pay attention. Okay. Drive races and I guess crump is a new word for me, but okay. All right, so how do we do it? Right trigger to shoot. This one for next. So right button, X and Y for abilities. I'm assuming those are my guys. No, that doesn't work. I'm confused already. What have I done? I'm hitting right trigger to boost. I'm just stuck on this wall. This is already bad news. I'm trying to get off of here. There we go. Good lord. Oh. Oh, I should hit next. Tap. Okay. Drift. I got a handbrake and turn sharply. Okay. Press this when driving. Okay, it's a dash. Okay. Rot rigging. Okay, so we can do things in the air. So the brake lets us do anything we want. Okay. There's a lot of little pop-ups. Got quick chat menus. Thanks a lot. Hop on, or mob on me, boys. All right. Aim at something like them and then ping it. So. Okay. Oh, okay, so here we go. Got a bottle. Oh, this is the thing he's holding. Okay. And then souped up special. Oh, that's the gun. Okay. All right, we're ready to start? Yeah. It's kind of funny. These things almost seem like a foil to the Space Marines. There's the wah. Oh, it's behind my head there. Let's take this boy out. Let's whip around and deal with this guy. I should probably always keep the Gatling gun going. Oop, there's the... It's crazy because you still have to keep racing at the same time. I'm a little too far behind him, aren't I? Alright. Alright, so they got their first something. I honestly can't read that and also race at the same time. Oh, hey. I'm assuming you can get different kinds of weapons with different vehicles, because it seemed like this is just the lightweight one. Oh, man. I really do need to do a better job of paying attention to objectives, right? Oh. It's like playing Rocket League, and you get in there, and you just get smoked. There we go. Oh, ow. Oh, it hurts and stings. Probably need to get out of there if I want to stay alive. Now, is friendly fire on? That'd be interesting. Oh, ow. We gotta go. No, we're stuck. Alright. Frag bad. I'm probably chasing the wrong objective, honestly. Like, I'm just finding guys and shooting them. There you go. Enjoy. That guy's just got a tank. Okay. So I guess we fight over a control point, as orcs do. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. And then I should have... I thought I had some kind of rocket. Alright, let's get up here. I'll bet this gets pretty crazy online. You know, like we're gonna see people coming up with absurd strategies and sick moves, just like in Rocket League, where you go online and you discover that there are many levels of play, and you are at the bottom. But it kind of reminds me of, if you guys ever played the old Unreal Tournament games, like Unreal Tournament 2003 and 4, I think is what they were. Which I'm probably dating myself by mentioning that one. But yeah, it was a good time. Or was there a 2007? I can't remember. Unreal... I have it in my Steam library somewhere. I haven't played it in like 1,000 years. But they had those cool vehicles as part of the game. And for some reason, this just reminds me of them. Alright. So Mad Eye seems to have some symbols up on his name. I have no idea what they mean. Was that a smoke cloud I'm doing? Maybe I'm... Oh, it's the worst. Okay, so the orc can't turn everywhere. This gunner in the back is doing everything, though. Like, you got one guy driving, you got another guy throwing. Alright, let's go over here. So you have to push forward to go forward. Which sounds obvious, but in a driving game, I sort of... usually I'm used to the idea of, like, one of the triggers is the gas pedal. And then you're steering, but I'm having to push forward and steer in a direction, which is taking me a little bit of time to get used to. Oh, no, get that guy. All right, well, somebody else get him. Now, we haven't been defeated yet. I guess our car is regenerating health. But I don't know how. I guess it just happens over time. Good carumping. But yeah, I mentioned earlier that these guys have some inherent connection to the warp. So there's... From what I understand, there's this weird situation where... so the warp is kind of shaped by belief. Especially when there's a lot of concentrated amounts of it. So, like, the Mechanicus worshipping the Omnissiah and doing prayers and rituals of the same kind starts to basically leave impressions in the warp so they can actually manifest as benefits. And from what I understand, the orcs inherently do this. And so their belief that if something is painted red, it goes faster, actually manifests for them because they are so connected to it. So it's like, or it's like if a shooty stick or something like a gun should fire, it typically will, even though it mechanically should not, because it's ridiculous. So they have this weird thing where their technology works because they believe that it's supposed to, based on their weird collective understanding of things. Like the idea that red is faster cracks me up. It's like if all the fans in your case are blue, like mine, then your PC gets cooled or something like that. But for the orcs, that would actually manifest as real. And that's that power of belief manifesting in the warp as actual things in reality is also why the orcs become more powerful and extremely dangerous, and so the Imperium has to fight them, even though, you know, winning is at best really bad attrition. They have to, because they just become unstoppably stronger. If so, they get war bosses that rise up, and they form together into a full-on Wa, which is where all their psychic power basically levels up, and so all their technology goes up with them. They become bigger, stronger, faster, better. Probably smarter, but I don't know. Oh, geez, that was a terrible throw. Maybe not. Hey, what's up? Just boot him along. The fly swatter. I feel like I'm pushing a lot of buttons and I don't quite know what they're doing. Oh, running into a tank is a stupid idea, isn't it? I do like just keeping a bead on them and just hosing them. So we need to get going. So where was that? Okay. I thought I had a thing where I could see my stuff. Fark snot. Like Big Fangs sounds like an orcish name. But yeah, since these guys basically are some kind of like mold or something that is in a human kind of shape, or humanoid kind of shape, they repopulate like stupidly quickly. So you have to have attrition with them and just will them down to prevent them from getting too big and crazy. Oh, we got crumped. Big Fangs is bad news. All right, let's see what we got here. So we got a change vehicle. Okay. So we got the Boomdaka Snaz Wagon. Okay, short range, medium health brawler that melts enemies up close. It felt like that too. All right, the Def Killer War Trike. Oh, I don't get to see it until I unlock it. The Def Copter. Oh, Death. Got it. Okay. The Grot Mecha Tank. Custom Booster Blaster. So we got a Rivet Cannon. Stick Bombs, and which I guess is dynamite. Yeah. Okay, leap off the ground in a burst of flame. I like that. Great all-rounder. Works best at medium range. So here's the Looted Wagon. A looted Imperial tank made dead killy. It's absurd, but it's kind of funny. Okay, so I imagine it's slow, but you see, it's loaded with destructive Daka and deadly Grot Bomb. Man, it's hard to read them. And then the Rucka Trucks Wig Buggy. A support field that can heal and buff allies. That's actually kind of neat. Look at these crazy things on here. All right, let's go with this one. So our abilities, got the rivet cannon, a stick bomb, and burn exhaust. All right, let's get back to it. And respawn. We gotta get to the finish. Let's do that. Let's try some buttons while we're at it. There's our rocket jump. There's our... I keep forgetting to push forward. Okay, so this seems like it might be a stronger but more precise... stronger but more precise weapon fire. Or slower but more precise and possibly stronger. How's that? Get onto the speed boosters. Okay. Well, we didn't hit the... Look at this poor sap hanging out the side. Wow. We got chromed. I got the most kills. Look at me beating up on AI. The Mechanicum would be pleased. All right. Tutorial complete, and... okay, so you get unlocks like idle animations, rims, vehicles, weapons, some scrap, which allows us to unlock items in the WA path. All right, so let's go. Whoa. All right. Okay, so that's Def Rally, and then you got Kill Convoy. It looks like there's a Scrap Titan in that one. We race the giant Stompas down a hostile track while trying to bomb each other and destroy enemy vehicles. The more kills and bombs delivered, the slower the opposing Stompa will be, and the faster your team can get to the finish. All right, let's try it. So it's a race, escort, and capture the flag style mode all in one. I like that. Maybe that's why it feels like the old Unreal Tournament games, because they would do that kind of thing. It's like, well, here's like an assault mode, and you guys have these vehicles to get in there and take these positions and stuff. So we get the bomb the Stompa, and then the enemy will be trying to bomb your Stompa too, so be sure to block and destroy those bomb-a-gits. Okay, and then get to the end. All right. Let's try it. Now, let's change the vehicle to this one. It's a support vehicle, but that might be useful. So I realize I'm just playing the tutorial mode just to get us started, but I kind of want to try some things out and give you an overview of what it's like. So, I mean, when you see this, you're probably gonna see what's online. It's just gonna be a lot more difficult, I'd imagine. But for getting us started, waiting to spawn, get ready. I'm assuming that means loading. Oh, never mind. I just need to push the button. Okay, I don't need all the tutorials again. Can I shut those off? Camera shake off might be better. Disable tips, yes. Use Orky player names. It's a fun idea. I probably didn't actually shut off the tutorials. Okay, my goodness. All right, so I've got these things I'm shooting around. Oh, no. All right, so this button does... Okay, my goodness. I forgot how to view already what my abilities are. Can I do it here? Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I is the greatest. Oh, we need to go over here, and we need to do something useful. So there's the enemy Stompa. So I'm assuming we probably can't do a whole lot to hurt them. Oh, I see. There's only one bomb. I need to go help him. Whoa. No. I need to get there fast. They're counting on me. Uh-oh. Well, that's what happens. I feel like I should be able to heal somehow, and maybe I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm putting mines down. Alright. Kill the runner and steal the bomb. Okay, so they bombed the Stompa. Okay. Look at these things. Ow! It hurts and it stings. Okay, this is a bad spot to be in. Okay. That thing does not play games. I like the camera angle. Just comes up and it's kind of shaking with the thing.
There's no way them gits got the bomb.
Alright, so let's try going here. It can heal and buff allies, but how? Okay, so the grub squig. A burst of grub squigs, that's the right button. Heals allies. Okay. Let's try that. So it's this. Oh, okay, so it is the green gooey looking stuff. Okay, I don't like having to push the button to get through those tutorials. Even if they're informative. Alright. Let's get in here. Let's okay, I see my guys just getting crumped. Boy, healing allies is tough. Oh, wow, that hurt. Yeah, being a support craft probably is not a great move. Oh, especially with that Stomper behind us. Oh. Yeah, we're switching out of that. Bad Fang, just bad news. Alright, we're gonna switch back to the old reliable. I think we did a lot better with that. Full offense, full send. Give him a good corrumping.
They took the bomb from us.
All right. So I feel like their Stomper is definitely way further ahead to the finish line. And we need to get that bomb, which I think Dahama has. Hey, what's up? All right. All right, Krug. I can't see anything now. All right, where's our guy? Well, someone's got a full-on battleship he's driving. I'm sitting here kind of forgetting I don't have 360 degrees of fire here, so I got to learn to really lean into that turn. Oh, I have the bomb? Sweet. My health is pretty low, but let's get it going. Out of the way! Out of the way! Oh no! Wow. Getting up to the Stompa is tough. especially with a driving like that, right? But you really gotta, you've really got to buckle down. Okay, I'm starting to figure out the boost there, so I got to build up the fire on the bottom right, which is behind me, so you can't see it as well. But see at the selection screen. Alright, I was hoping to get like a double kill. So that's really where that e-brake thing is going to come in. You really need to be able to turn around sometimes. Look at this guy. There we go. Crash into their stomper. Okay, so you just have to jump into them. If you can get near it. Oh, do I have it? Oh, I keep somehow missing that I do. This is the worst thing that's happened here. Out of the way, nerds. Ugh. Why does it hurt? It's because I keep forgetting to press forward. Alright. Face crumpa. Alright, can I jump over, or from above onto this dude? Yes! We're gonna give it our best. Ha-ha! Thought I did it. Did I do the thing? Nope. Man. Alright, got just a few precious minutes left. But yeah, pressing forward is the toughest part. I wonder if there's like an auto accelerate option. Let's take a look real quick. Oh, left stick driving. Hang on a second. What's... Okay, so you can change to button driving. I might accelerate and reverse. I kind of like that idea, honestly. Aim assist is going to be essential for this.
There's no way them gits got the bomb.
Yeah, I still got croaked.
They bombed us.
All right, so now I have...
Go get the bomb.
Hopefully that works. I don't know. That might be a stupid idea. There might be a reason they leave it the way they do.
How did they get the bomb so quick?
Like, it already feels strange, so that's a thing.
Got that bomb. Good we did.
Alright.
Gits stole the bomb.
Man, I gotta quit going to the stomper. Man. This is a bit of a mess. Alright, Grug, get over there. We need a victory of some kind. Okay, this control scheme was a stupid idea. I literally can't do anything right now. Because now it's really hard to actually press the buttons to fire. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright. So, my advice... for that would be to leave the buttons as they are. But, yeah, that game's actually really tough. Because that was the tutorial. Now, granted, I was probably playing pretty poorly here. But, I think overall, that's kind of a wild, fun time. And I think... Alright, so if we had to distill it down, I'd say The Ouroboros King is pretty good. I like it. I didn't get very far in it because I'm not really in a chess mindset right now. But the idea is you get those little scenarios where you've got to take out the other things, corner the king, and then you win. I very much appreciate that slow, more tactical style kind of game. I like the fact that you can update the pieces, and they've got a neat little story going on. The game feels good. The design, the music, everything's there for that one, and that's pretty great. Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks. Yeah, I had a good time with that one. I think it's very difficult, but I think once you start mastering what you're doing there, I've mentioned Rocket League a lot of times. You can't help but think of Rocket League in a game like that anymore. It's just kind of defined the genre. But you take that destructive, whole battlefield sort of situation, you throw in a bunch of fun scenarios and cool vehicles, you throw in orcs, and you just go to town on it. And you've got this sort of team deathmatch, capture the flag situation with vehicles. We mentioned Unreal Tournament, the old ones, and it feels very much like that. Except, again, with orcs, you have to get used to the language a little bit to understand what on earth they're saying, but it's a lot of fun, and I think that's going to be a really fun online play situation where people can just drop in and just go nuts and have a great time. So that's Epic Thursday. I got to get on out of here because duty calls. Hopefully you go grab these games and you had a good time as well. And that's it. We'll see you next time.